Hello, this is Pastor Scott Cruz, and you're listening to the Deeper Rock. And now we got the Eye of the Tiger. And this song just started playing in my head as I read this text this morning and just now. And we're in Philippians chapter 3, verses 1 through 21. But the cool verse here is verse 12. Not that I've already obtained this or have already achieved my goal, but I press on to take hold that of which Christ has obtained for me. Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself as having achieved it, but I forget what's behind, and I strain on ahead. I press on towards the goal to which the prize God has called me towards. Number one, Eye of the Tiger. You ever watch somebody who's getting ready to compete? Somebody who is focused on a goal, somebody who's got a little bit of tenacity about them, a little bit of fight in them, and they get the eye of the tiger. They get this thing that they're only seeing one thing, and I got this play in my head, dun, 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 forgetting what is ahead. The enemy has kicked you in the past. Don't let that affect your tomorrow. The fact is you failed in the past, and the enemy would want to remind you of those things and pull you back to those moments and make you feel that shame all over again. That's not what your God wants for you. He wants dun, 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 dun. He wants you to lock on to what's ahead. He wants you to strain for forgetting what is behind. Because what happened, we can't change that. There's nothing that can be done about what happened. The things that are in our lives that are broken because of what happened back there, they're there, but we press forward. So forget what's behind. Your God has forgotten about it. Bible says he forgets it. He throws it as far as the east is from the west. So why should you remember it or carry it anymore when he doesn't? Forgetting what is behind, straining forward to what is ahead, Paul says. Nobody said this is going to be easy. It's a strain. It's a fight. It's a battle to push down my flesh. It's a battle to forget those things that are behind and to press forward. But it's worth it, and it's what your God has called you to. Straining. There are too many Christians who don't strain. They're just forgiven and they lay back and they scratch their bellies and they just enjoy their TV and they're this and they're that and they do this and they do that, and there's nothing wrong with this or that until it robs attention from your God. Strain. If you're not straining in your life, I want to encourage you to get someplace that'll challenge you to strain. I'm talking pressing into God, doing more for him, that the enemy isn't going to be able to destroy your loved ones anymore, that your kids are going to serve God, that your spouse is going to serve God, that your people at work are going to see Jesus in your life without you having to be some prideful jerk pushing the Bible down in and on them, but they're just going to see it. Strain to be Christ-like. Too many Christians are just sitting back. And number 14, press on to win the prize. What's the prize? Prize is you walk into heaven. You just died in some failed car accident because you were driving too fast, and you see your Jesus face to face for the first time, and he walks out and he says, well done, good and faithful service, come into my rest. And the first moment you're just going to hug your Jesus because it's so good to see him. You've been praying to him for so long. He's forgiven you, he loves you, and now you're going to be free from that flesh and you get to just see your Jesus face to face. But you know, I believe that standing behind Jesus are going to be those who have gone ahead of me. And I think my grandpa's going to be there. I think my grandma's going to be there. I think my friend John Peterson is going to be there. And I also believe that if they go on ahead of me, some of the people that I've told about Jesus are going to be there too. That's the prize. To be able to look at your life and to say, I'm on the other side of eternity and I mattered. God was able to use little old stupid me to do these things, and that these people now get to be forever in heaven with Jesus because of my life. My friend, that's your prize. That's what God wants for you. Press on towards the prize to be what Jesus wants you to be, because he wants the people in your life to know him. Lord richly bless you, and I hope to see you in church on Sunday.